Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Paddock. For today's lesson we're going to be talking about sun safety. I would have done this outside, but guess what? It's actually a little bit too chilly for me to be outside. So I have to do this lesson in my house. But it is going to get much nicer and much warmer by the weekend. So the long weekend, it's supposed to be really nice. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be going outside and enjoying that bright, beautiful sun. But you need to be smart if you're going outside and playing in the sun, because the sun, although it's great, you know, and it's nice and warm, it is sometimes too hot for us, right? And sometimes it makes us a little bit sick. So we need to be careful when we do go outside. So there's a few things that you can do to protect yourselves from the sun. Now there's a great YouTube video. It's called George the Sun Safe Superstar. I've sent that link to your parents. Watch that video. It's great. George, you know, he has his 5 S's and he talks about them, and it's a really great video for you to watch. So I do hope that you guys watch that video. But I do have some helpers today, because guess what? In my basement, we've set it up so that you guys get to imagine we're camping and what we do when we go camping, and we need to make sure that we're safe around the sun, because of course when you camp outside and you have the sun to deal with, right? So we have set up our tent in our basement, and my kids are camping in the basement, and they're going to teach you a little bit about the 5 S's about sun safety. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over to my kids right now. And there you can see they are camping. Hello, Frankie and Johnny. How are you guys? And Charlie. Charlie's just zonked out there. You guys are doing okay? It's not too hot in here?
Nope.
Whew, that's good. I'm really happy to hear that. Are you guys ready for a nice long weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are ready. You guys got your tent set up. You got your sleeping bags and all that in there. That is awesome. Now, can you tell me, how do you guys stay safe from the sun? Because we know that sun sometimes, boy oh boy, it gets hot, doesn't it? What can you do to keep you guys safe from the sun? There's 5 S's, right? So what's slip what? Slip
on a t-shirt.
A t-shirt, right? So yeah, so a t-shirt is going to especially save your arms and stuff at the top, right? Because sometimes the sun will really burn that really bad, right? Shoulders, right? And so a t-shirt is always great to wear, right? Even when you go swimming, right? You should wear something covering your body up, right? To kind of protect you, because of course the sun is going to be really hot when you're in the water and stuff. What else? So that's slip on a t-shirt. What else?
Slop on some sunscreen.
Slop on some sunscreen. Can I
On
say?
our nose,
Oh
and
my goodness.
bottles.
Yeah, and especially on your noses, right?
There's
Because
like this lotion one and a spray one.
a spray one, yeah. So that's sunscreen, and that does help you, but you have to reapply it. That's an important thing about sunscreen.
Make sure you rub it in.
You got to rub it in really well. And don't forget about your ears too, right? The ears on the tops, those get burnt really quickly. And believe it or not, the tops of your feet too, you got to put sunscreen. And so you got to make sure you use enough sunscreen, you know, and again, it's like Goldilocks, not too much and not too little. It's got to be just right.
Yeah.
And you got to cover up your body. Any parts that are exposed, you need to cover it up with sunscreen. So slip on a t-shirt, slop on some sunscreen. What next?
And slap on a hat.
Slap on a hat. Do you guys have your hats on?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys do have hats on. Now, those are just baseball caps, but sometimes people wear bucket hats, and it actually covers up your ears and everything, right?
Like around all the way around.
Yeah, and sometimes those are better. That's what Mummy wears, right? I wear a bucket hat because, boy, oh boy, I am not a fan of the sun, right? The sun doesn't like me too much.
Yeah.
Now, so we got slip on a t-shirt, slop on some sunscreen, slap on a hat, and then there's 2 more, and one is sunglasses, right? So are you guys wearing sunglasses? Johnny's not wearing sunglasses right now, but you do have some sunglasses, and sunglasses protect your eyes, right, from the sun. And then the last one is shade, right? So shade. And you guys are in your tent right now, so you're being...
You can go under a tree or in a building or like an umbrella. You just got to find some shade. But there's a roof on this.
Yeah, there's a roof on this, so you guys are protected from the sun in here, right? And that's right. And well, Charlie's just zonked out, right? She's enjoying. She is just enjoying. She would always find the shade, I'm sure. So those are our 5 S's. So can we say them again? So slip on a t-shirt.
Slap on some sunscreen. Slap on a hat.
Yeah.
sunglasses, and shade.
And shade. Okay, so those are our 5 important S's for sun safety. And now another important thing about sun safety, of course, is when you go out, it's actually better to go earlier in the morning or in the evening outside,
Because
right?
it's like colder, kind of like a chilly breeze, but like not really like a chilly breeze. It's just like there's more shade.
Yeah, because the sun is just starting to come up in the morning, right?
Or starting to go away.
Or starting to go away. And when it's right at noon, for example, when it's right above us, the sun, it is actually the hottest at that point. So between 11 and 3 o'clock, that's actually not a great time to go outside because the sun is the strongest at that time. So that's when you're going to get sunburn, right? So you got to be really careful. Again, when you're using sunscreen or sunblock, if you want to call it, make sure that you reapply. If you go swimming, you got to reapply it right after. After so many minutes, you have to reapply it because you can't just put it on in the morning and expect that it's going to work all day because you sweat and it rubs off and stuff too, right? So you need to be very careful. Making sure you don't also put it in your eyes, right? Because of course it will sting a lot, and don't put it in your mouth for sure. Tastes horrible, right? Don't do that. Have an adult put it on for you if you can't do it yourself. But your
Make sure you get the
back of your neck, right? Those are places that are going to burn, right? Because sometimes people forget to put sunscreen on that. So boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed our video about sun safety. Do watch that other YouTube video by George, the Sun Smart Superstar, and I hope you learned about the 5 S's. Now I do hope it warms up a little bit today. It's supposed to get a little bit better, but by this weekend it's going to be amazing out there, and you guys are going to all be outside, whether you're bike riding or maybe you're going to the lake or to the cabin. But practice sun safety, right? Making sure you are slipping on a t-shirt, slopping on sunscreen, slap on a hat, sunglasses, and shade. There you go. All right.
Bye.
See you later, my friends. Take care. Bye-bye.